Hi, I'm Bob.
And I'm Sarah. Welcome to Carpool Confessions.
I'll bring my stories.
And I'll bring my friends.
Buckle up.
Step in the car where the lights are low. On Springfield streets where secrets flow. Night rides turn to truth-telling sessions. Buckle up tight for Carpool Confessions.
So I get a call from a guy named Eric,
Yep.
and it's picking up at the Greene County Jail.
Woohoo! That's
Just where you want to pick up.
great. That's a great place,
Jail's
actually.
a great call.
Yeah.
So I
Jail-
think, okay,
jail's
well,
a
here we
great
go.
call.
Maybe this is a maintenance person or a guard getting off duty. All right, I go to the jail and I pull up at the front door, and I'm waiting and waiting, nothing. So I text him through the app and say, hey, I've arrived, and and still waiting, no response. But I haven't reached the time limit yet, so I'm just hanging out.
There's a time limit?
Yeah, if you
Interesting.
don't make it out in 7 minutes, we
7 minutes.
cancel, charge you, and drive off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
That's
I
good
didn't
to
know
know.
that. I didn't know that.
And after 2 minutes, you start getting charged.
Oh,
So make sure.
time
Gotta be
is
ready.
money.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
right.
Yeah.
Time is money.
I'm sorry.
It's not much though. I think we get like 5 cents a minute for waiting.
And good for you.
Yeah,
We'll earn.
make a fortune for waiting out those
All
writings.
right, continue.
So I sit there and let the timer click down, and finally, right toward the end, I get this text. Hey man, I'll be right there. I had a delay getting out. I'm like, all right.
Oh, interesting.
So I sit there, and usually if you wait, the app will offer you a little bonus or whatever. And I'm like,
10
all right,
cents?
yeah, I'm at the jail. I've got to see this.
Right, you got to see it through at this
Let's
point.
see who's there. So I'm really wondering though, what kind of delay is this guy experiencing? And a couple more minutes go by, and nothing. Yeah. So I text again. I'm like, hey, is everything okay? Are you still on your way? And I get a call.
Oh,
I'm like, all right. So I pick it up.
bold.
I say, hey, this is Eric. I'm sorry. Things are just not going the way I thought they would.
Is he
It's just,
whispering?
yeah, he's like
Oh,
whispering.
I understand.
Yeah, and he's saying, he's just saying, but I'll be right out. I'm almost there, almost to the gate. So make sure. Now you're picking me up on the back side, right? And I said, oh no, I'm around front. He said, okay, pick me up on the back side. I'm gonna meet you back there.
Oh no.
And he hangs up. Like, okay.
All right.
Well, I am genuinely curious at this point. I have got to see this one all the way through.
We got to know what Eric's up to.
Yeah, so I drive around back, and I sit there for a while. No Eric. But I'm sitting in this, like, alleyway, and so on this side is, like, a 10-foot, like, solid wall fence with razor
barbed
wire
wire.
around
Yeah,
the top
yes.
of it.
Right, of course.
Because
I mean,
there's
it's just a
playground on the
solid
other
wall.
side.
Yeah.
A jail.
The other
Yeah.
side's a big, giant field.
Yes.
And then this, like, alleyway that I'm sitting
dangerous.
in. So I'm sitting back toward the corner so I can see the whole line. I don't want to miss Eric, and I
Right.
definitely don't want him coming up from behind.
You don't want to miss anything in that alley.
Yeah. So I'm waiting patiently, but finally sent him another text. Where are you at? And he said, oh, sorry, I'm coming out right now. I'm like, all right, I'm waiting. Like, all right, am I at the right jail? And then way down at the other end, I see some movement, and then
Scary.
a little figure kind of comes out of the fence wall thing,
Oh.
and starts walking toward me.
What's your chat GPT?
No.
Oh, he's like, damn it, Uber, you're so far away.
He's not running. He's just walking.
He's just walking toward me.
Casual jailbreak.
So I start
Casual.
to creep up there, not sure what's going on. So I'm just
Or if it's Eric.
letting it idle on up. Yeah, or if it's even Eric.
Right.
Maybe Eric's coming over the fence. I don't know. But I get up there and I crack the window. I don't roll it down like normal. Are you Eric? He goes, yeah, I'm Eric. He's still whispering to me. We're in the alleyway. I am pretty nervous, but hey, if I'm gonna help somebody
Make
break out of
$20.
prison, $20 is $20. But yeah, I'm Eric. So I let him in. Let's see what happens.
Sure.
He gets in, and I said, "Is everything okay, man? Are you just getting off work?" He said, "No, I wish."
Oh no.
It's like, "Oh, really?" He said,
Tell me more.
"I just got released." I was like, "Really?" Like, this is like 1:30 in the morning. I said, "Oh, 1:30 in the morning they release people?" And he said, "Yeah, they do." And he starts to tell me his story, how he rented a car, had an old buddy of his in Springfield. They met up for lunch. They had a couple of beers at lunch. and an officer was sitting at the table next to them.
Of course.
As soon as he got in his car to drive off, the officer lights him up and pulls him over.
Oh,
He gets a DUI.
Eric.
He's in jail. It's a rental, which is impounded.
Oh, gosh.
He was supposed to be home to his family that night. So I'm starting to feel sad for Eric at this point. He doesn't know where he's going.
You're too empathetic.
They wouldn't tell him any hotels or where to go. And he's like, what is a safe place to go? You know, do you mind if I call my kids? And I'm like, yeah, it's 1:30.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 1:30. And he's all upset over that. And so I end up taking him to a safer place than near the jail. And he gets a hotel and thanks me. And he was actually a great tipper. He's like, I still don't know what I'm going to do on that car, man. I'm leaving here tomorrow one way or the other. And that car is going to have to figure itself out.
Oh my God.
So I don't know what he's paying to the rental company, but Eric broke out or was released from jail in the
We're
middle
not
of the
sure.
night.
Hard to say. Yeah. We'll never know,
Has a
actually.
new story to tape. Overnight drivers with ears on a mission. Come back next time for carpool confessions.